Hello and welcome back to a new adventure. Today I'm in my garage with my Honda Transalp 2024 750 and I decided to get the Hyperpro suspension kit to install on my on this bike. So they send you the springs. So this is progressive fork springs, two springs. I'm not going to install the springs right now. I'm going to let it for later. The front is not that bad. I think you can wait for a little bit, at least until spring. They also sending you oil. So this is 15, so a little bit heavier than the one in the forks, which I think is a 10. So they send you two bottles, one for each fork. The rear spring, the rear shock, which I'm going to install today, and what else? They send you like this is spring manual, they say, but on the back there's a setting label and there is some adjustments. It tells you the oil level in the forks that needs to be in there, static sag for the front, static sag for the back, spring preload and all that stuff, but that is based on your weight, so and whatever you need to do. And they also send you some this is for rear shock, but I think this is for the more advanced one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The rear shock comes with a tool that you can adjust the preload. You'll see it when I'll install. And I think they have some grease. I can find it right now for the seals in the front. So let's go and install the rear shock. All right, guys. So this is time for the rear shock. So also from Hyperpro. I got the full shock, not just the spring for the rear. Let me see if I can take it out. As you guys know, probably let's see if you can see. This is the Honda rear shock. Has only the preload adjustment, which is this ring over here. I think it has 7 positions. So the Hyperpro, I got the mono shock. So basically this is it. It has rebound, the gold ring, and also has preload. So the manual to take out the shock, it says to take this lower arm bolt off, and I think it's a 14. Then the shock bolt off, the lower, and then the upper shock bolt, which basically through this hole, the bolt, the nuts. So all the nuts are on the right side of the motorcycle. The bolts heads are on the left side. So the last bolt you have to go through. I don't know if you can see. It's pretty hard. But anyway, so 14, 14, 14. Putting back on. I'll have to check the torque specs, but let's put the Transalp on a stand to get the wheel up and remove the bolts. Lift the bike up. I'm using this stand from Amazon. It has a handle. So I like to use my drill. I have to put it a little bit on the back side. All right, the wheel is up. So now I'm gonna undo this, the lower, the arm, the cautioning arm, they're saying, bolt. Alright, so the bolt has, it's self-locked, so you have to hold it from both sides. Take it out. So it has a self-locking here. Okay, let's try from the other side to take the bolt out. Alright, so the bolt, bone dry. Also 14, so basically once it drops, the wheel drops. As the manual says, there's not much space here. So I just put a key. I'm gonna hold it from the other side and try to undo the bolt from the other side. Under shock. Oh, okay, so there is space here. Okay, let's hold the key. Okay. Okay, so the nut is out. All right, so now here's the situation. So the swing arm is down, this is down, shock is loose. So now we need to move to the upper side and remove the bolt on the upper side. All right, so for this, I'm gonna come from the left side. There's a bolt right here, and I put a key on the other side to hold the nut, and I'm gonna come from the left side with an extension right over there. All right. All right, so I managed to take it out. So basically I took it out from this side, not from under. It has a reservoir here. The one that I'm putting in, it doesn't. So this is the shock, the one that exists. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of comparison, and I don't know if you can tell from here, but the spring is way more beefier on this side. Has the weight. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna take a scale and weight all this, and I'm gonna install the new one. All right, so brought a scale. Let's do a little bit of weighting. So the one existing has 3.182 kilos. All right, so if I do pounds for my 7 pounds for my American viewers. All right, 7 pounds. All right, almost 3 kilograms and 200. Okay, let's try this one. So, come on, stay, bro. Okay, so this is almost the same weight with a beefier spring. All right, 3176, 3182, not a big difference in weight. Let's see the diameter of this spring. So this is 12.94 millimeters. So 12.94 millimeters, almost 13 millimeters. Okay, let's try this one. So this is 11.33, and this is 12.94. 88. So 1 point something millimeter diameter bigger. All right, it feels way bigger than this one. This one seems flimsier. But anyway, so let's install the new one. The procedure is in reverse. I'll put the top bolt first in, and it's all right. So from the service manual, this is how you remove it and how you put it back. Basically, the upper bolt mount, it's 40 pounds per foot. The torque, the lower mount nut is 32 pounds, and the cushioning arm is 40 pounds. So 40 up and the arm, and 32 on down. So let's install this again. I have a torque wrench, so let's see how it goes. Right, so before installing, I'm gonna grease all these bolts. So this is the upper mount bolt. This is the lower mount bolt. They look the same. And this is the cushioning arm bolt, which is the bigger one. So I'm gonna start with the upper bolt. It's hard to film the upper bolt because it's really dark in there. So it's right there. So don't forget the bolt. Well, I don't know if it matters or not, but this part goes from the left side and the nut comes on the right side. So, all right, the top bolt and nut is back on. This is the new shock. This is how it looks. Comes with a tool to adjust the preload, which I'm gonna use once I'm gonna be done with this and set up. So now I grease the lower bolt, and I'm gonna try to put the lower bolt in, which hopefully you can see. It's right here. So this has to come in here, shock, something like that. All right. So lower bolt in. Here you go. This one. So that's a 30 foot-pound torque. And let's put the nut. Okay. So I'm gonna wait for I'm gonna do the torque wrench all together. So now the swing arm, because once I drop the link, what do they call the cushioning arm? The hole is here and the link is here. So I'm going to try to lower it just a bit to see if it comes. Let's see. Not yet. Okay. Let's see now. I think we need more. All right. That should be good. Let's see if it goes in. I think I need a little bit more. Maybe like that. Okay, let's try from the other side. All right, all bolts are in. This, the arm, and the top one. So I'm gonna bring the torque wrench, and I'm gonna torque all the nuts. Just want to show you how it looks. Looks good to me. And that's pretty much it. I'll take it for a ride someday when I'm gonna have time. I'm gonna let you know how it behaves, and I'll see you in the next video.